The most common question I hear has got to be, how do we do a church website on a shoestring budget? Now, for the purposes of discussion, let's assume you've got some budget. Let's say $500. That's a fine budget to start with. You can really do quite a lot for $500. The answer to the shoestring church website question really starts with the basic who, what, where, when, and why questions that we learned that time they did a journalism unit in 8th grade English class. The who question is a two-part question. Who are you trying to reach, and who is going to write the content and keep it updated? The second person is just as important as the people in the first part, and I'll assume that it's going to be you who will write the content, create everything, keep everything updated. As for reach, the two audiences that you have are people who are already in your church and those who might visit. They have two different but aligned needs. What do those two different groups need to know, think, and feel about your church? The answers to those strategic questions should be part of every decision you make about your church website. Those who are already at your church need to know about special events and guest speakers and the like. You can rightly assume that your insiders already know the service time and your location. People who might visit have a string of needs and that are more basic, but at the heart of your site, they are the two most important, and that is, when does the church start and where is it? When? Here's another two-parter. When does your church service start? And you absolutely have to include this on the site and place it prominently on your front page. Think of it like an open sign with the hours written on it. The second when is, when are you going to update the site? It's great to get yourself in a regular schedule of weekly or monthly updates. The more often you're able to add new things to the site, the more reasons you give people to come back. Where? Where is your church located? You know where it is, your members know, but potential visitors don't. To put it in an older context, you wouldn't have a Yellow Pages ad without the name, address, and phone number, would you? Put those on the site in a prominent location. Why? Why don't you have a website? Well, let's not get bogged down with that. I'm thinking of starting a support group later. You need a website. The why question I'm asking is a full strategic question. Maybe all you need to get started is a one-page site or a five-page site. It's got the service time, it's got the location, a photo of your church so visitors recognize it when they drive up. But if you're thinking of doing more, like trying to engage people online or build community, why? Do you have the who, what, where, when, and wherewithal to make that happen? And is that the right decision for your church?